Well, Apollo Baptist Church, it is 9 p.m. and at, on Wednesday, and you have no vlog. Well, you are now. It's been kind of a long day in the Derbyshire household, and I know a lot of people are wondering updates on Naima. Had a great day in the Lord. Started off in Psalm 107 this morning and the 30-day prayer guide, which I really recommend you guys get one. The 30-day prayer guide is really good on praying for your one, praying for those that you're asking God to bring to Himself. I brought Naima to the hospital, and I was, and Pastor Jim, Pastor Reginald were there to pray for her. She really loves them and their wives, and so she wanted them to come and pray for her, and they did. So that was a really sweet moment in the parking lot. Brought her in there. She did very well. There is nothing initially concerning after the endoscopy and colonoscopy about her right now. So that's good. And it's also kind of like, well, we still have no answers, but they did biopsy a few things. So we're going to know more about that next week. But for now, she looks okay. Now she just has been gouging herself with intense amounts of junk food. What is the first thing she wants to eat after not eating for 2 days? A donut. I'm trying to convince her now that cake is not a food group. But now I feel like I have to convince the entire female gender of that too, and that's just getting me into doctrinal areas that I probably don't want to be in. So anyway, I'm very, very grateful for all the prayers that you guys have for us. I'm very grateful for it. But yeah, it looks like she's okay. We're going to know more next week, but we're still trying to figure out maybe if it's a bacteria that's lingered. She's had that before, so we'll know more later. But in the meantime, I would really encourage you to stick with our Bible reading plan. Like if you don't have one, get one from the sermon handout that I do. I basically read 3-4 chapters a week, and I'm memorizing this passage. Some of you have been asking about the memory passage. It's like 7 verses. Oh my goodness, you want me to memorize 7 verses in a week? Okay, it's not actually true. I am putting the same passage up all May and all of June. So you have 2 months to memorize that passage, but it's a sweet passage. So spend as much time as you can in it and then recite it every week until the end of June. That's what I challenge you in doing. Memorize scripture, follow that reading plan. We're reading through the Psalms right now. And then if you want the supplemental reading that I give in the sermon handout for whatever the sermon was. Thank you. There was a lot of great feedback from the sermon. It's a great text. So if you haven't watched that sermon yet, go back and watch it. It speaks to us in our current context. I'm going to go to bed now, and I will see you tomorrow.